What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We're back on the Desolation map. And today I want to return to the ghetto because I've been working real hard on our ODABS brewery. I want to show you a little bit of progress. I'm also going to build for you today. So I'm excited. This is going to be a fun episode. Now, I did a lot off camera that you guys didn't see. This was boring work, repetitious work, so I didn't want to show it to you. But I will show it to you right now. ODABS is coming along. This is the first building in the ODABS brewery complex. And this is going to be the biggest of the buildings, and it's going to have the most stuff in it, and it's going to have a lot of advertising on it. As you can see, you're going to know that you're at ODABS. Whenever you all these beer companies, they're always advertising everywhere. This is my favorite part of the advertisement right here. ODABS Brewery Corporation. You're going to be able to see that from a long distance away, and you're going to be drawn to it like a moth to flame, or like a biker to a bar stool. You know what I mean? So, what I want to do today is work a little bit on the interior. I already worked on this interior. Look at it. Oh, it's cool. This is going to be the lobby. Now, I want to get a lot done today. I want to show you guys a lot of stuff. So, I'm going to fast forward it and talk a little bit about the ODABS brewery while I work. So, first thing I'm going to do is the lobby. You're going to come in here and you're going to sign up for the tour. That's right. This brewery has a tour. Every brewery has a tour. They want people to come in and see the process because, once you see how your beer is brewed, you have a special connection to that beer, and you're gonna buy that beer from now on because you saw where it came from. So these brewery tours are a great way to advertise their beers, and ODABS is no different than any other brewery. They got a tour. So when you come in to do this tour, you're gonna want to see some artwork, surely. So that's what I'm doing here, guys. Artwork is very stressful. Before you start building it, you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I had no conception of what I was going to do. I was just going to start placing glass, basically. But that's what art is sometimes. You don't necessarily need a plan. You just need to open up your creative pathways and let your creativity come out without stressing enough or too much about it. If you start worrying about what you're going to build, you're not going to build anything. So it's better to just let your subconscious take over. And that's what happened on that little thing. I think it came out pretty well. Pretty good. Now I'm over here. I'm doing a little office, not an office, but like a main. What do you call it? Like where you go in and sign up for the tour, basically. You know what I mean? So the tour is gonna take you all throughout the factory and stuff. Now, to do this build required a lot of research. Now, guys, we have a rare opportunity. We're Minecraft players. And most of us play this game pretty religiously, every day, pretty much, for hours a day. And it's a video game, yes, it's a video game. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm learning a lot from Minecraft. I mean a lot. Not just about social interaction, but about architecture, but about random things I'm going to build. For instance, I love beer. Who doesn't love beer? Obviously, if you're not old enough, then you don't love it. But it's good stuff. So I enjoy beer, but I really don't know much about it. I know it tastes good. I know I enjoy it, but I don't know where it comes from. So in order to do this build, I had to do quite a bit of research, and that research was prompted by one of my subscribers. I forgot his name. Let me go look it up right now. Let me go look up his name so I can tell you. And this guy really sparked some creativity in me. Let's find his name. It is Kellen Brown. Thank you, Kellen Brown. He basically told me the process for creating beer. And, he inspired me to go research. So that's what I did, guys. I went on Google and I started researching the beer making process. And it is amazing what is on the internet these days, guys. We're living in exciting times. We're moving in towards the information age. Maybe we're in it now, but it's not quite there yet. But one day, information will be free. All information will be free, and that will change society in drastic ways. We're getting there because you can pretty much put in anything into Google and come out with an answer in seconds. And that is an amazing thing. You think about 20 years ago, that was some sort of dream that no one could have even imagined. 20 years later, we're living it. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So that's what I did. I learned about the beer making process. And I learned that it starts with the mash. And the mash is basically wheat and barley. This is where the wheat and barley will be delivered in that little hole there. The truck will bring it in. And the workers will unload the wheat and barley from the truck. And they'll put it onto a conveyor belt. Now, guys, I have a very limited understanding of the beer making process. I just did a quick research. I didn't actually get any hands-on research. You know, I've seen my friends brew beer all the time, but that's on such a small scale. This brewery's on a massive scale. You know, they're churning out gallons and gallons of this stuff for the city of Coveton, and they're probably distributing it all across the country. So they're making the beer. So this is what this is right here. This is a conveyor belt that's going to take the wheat and barley to the mashing machine. I don't know if that's what it's called. I could look it up again. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be kind of accurate today because I don't want to. It's called a mash tun. Okay. All right, we'll be building a mash tun in just a second. As soon as we finish this conveyor belt. So basically, this conveyor belt is going to bring the barley up to the top of the mash tun. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's pronounced T-U-N. So basically, that's what I'm building right here. And this machine crushes the barley and turns it into a powder. So that's what this is right here. This is the crushing mechanism. I kind of derp around here. I forgot how to make stairs go into a point. But I figured it out eventually. It's hard when it's upside down. So that's what I'm building here. I actually looked at pictures online, and I'm trying to replicate the mash tun as close to realistically as I can. I think I did a good job. I really do. And yeah, it's coming out right there. Basically, once it turns into a powder, they add water to it. I think it's boiling water. Let me check. Let me fact check. I want to make sure I got this right. Yeah, hot water, not boiling. So they put hot water into it, and it basically just sits there for a while. And it turns into something called wort. And I guess this is a mashy, pulpy, liquidy, yet still solid type of substance. I'm not exactly sure, but it's called wort. And I know how it smells like, and it smells weird. It doesn't smell good, guys. It's not off-putting. It's just strange. It's a strange smell. So I'm going to build like 5 of these, I guess. And it's funny how, you know, the first one I built took a few minutes. The second one I built took like 2 minutes. The third one I built took like a minute and a half. The fourth one takes like 20 seconds, and the last one like basically appears there. You know, once you get the muscle memory down, you can just go to town on these sort of things. You'll see how fast it gets, faster and faster. So I'm gonna build a large scale operation. That's what I'm doing. These, what are they called? Mash tuns are going to be churning out the mash. All right. I made sure to use a lot of redstone things. These aren't operational, but if you guys, the guy who, forgot your name again, Kellen Brown, right? Is that your name? Is that your name? I forgot already. Oh, where'd you go? Yes, Kellen Brown. He said that he's going to be building one of these in his world. Now, Kellen, I encourage you. I think you could really make this functional. You could almost, using redstone, you could make this functional, right? I mean, obviously you're not going to get mash out of it, but, you know, you could put something in there and get something else out of it. Have fun with it. He said he's going to build a brewery of his own in survival mode, so that could be fun. That could be fun. I had to redo the conveyor belt. It didn't look very realistic. We need a more slight angle of increase, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, so basically the mash is delivered right to the mash tun, and it goes in. You know, you don't want the conveyor belt to be just floating there, so I'm going to build some structures. Now, guys, I want you to get excited because we're going to have some parkour up in her. That's right, some parkour. You're going to be able to get onto these machines, and from these machines, you're going to be able to get on other things. I'm going for PvP options in this building. A lot of PvP options is going to be cool. It's going to be a little bit danger, too. A little bit of danger because, well, you'll see. You'll see in future videos probably, or in the finished product. I don't know. But yeah, you can kill yourself in this building. So be very careful, guys. Very careful when you're doing the parkour because you could fall somewhere you're not supposed to be. And that's intentional. That is intentional. If you fall where you're not supposed to fall, you're going to die. It's going to suck. It's going to suck big time. Alright, so what's next? After the mash tun. Let's see. Let's look at my research. After the mash tun, it goes into the wort. It goes into a large kettle. and that's where it is boiled for up to 2 hours. So they boil the wort in this kennel, which I'm gonna build now. And again, I looked at pictures and I kind of replicated the best I could. We're going for realism. I hope you guys are learning a lot of stuff on this channel, because I'm learning a lot of stuff through Minecraft. Just building these buildings, I have to do research sometimes, and anytime you do research, guys, you're improving your brain. So it may not be fun to do research in your mind, but think about it in the long run. You now know something you didn't before. You now know something that most people don't know. And that makes you a more dynamic person, okay? So you're only improving yourself. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get these done, and then we'll probably call this an episode. I have a lot of work to do in here. I'm going to get to it right after this video. So these are the... What do they call them? See, I don't know the terminology yet. I have to do more research. These are the kettles, okay? They're called kettles, and this is where the wort is brewed. Boiled, to be more accurate. Okay. So how are we doing over here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I actually found a really cool site. It's an actual brewery, and they gave a step-by-step process of their brew technique. So I got the 411 all-in-one website package. It was pretty good. Thank you, Information Age. All right, we're getting down to the end of it here. Let me just finish these kettles, and then I think that'll be the video. I have a lot more machines to do. This is only the first part of the process. The beer is then going to go into other buildings. Will be other processes such as, fermentation and the bottling and the distribution. This is a whole operation, guys. This is a large campus that you're going to want to explore extensively. Take the tour. You can go on the tour. That wood area there, that's going to be where the tour goes. So I'm going to end the video there. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be a really fun place to play PvP. We're going to have a lot of fun. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I'm Beancrew49 on Twitter. Follow me there because I post a lot of good information about PvP. Like this video, guys. Post in the comments if you're excited, because I am. This is going to be fun. So, happy Minecrafting. Peace.